Hi guys, welcome back to Data Do Not Lie. What an Asia Cup we are seeing so far. The so-called second best Asian team, Afghanistan, has been knocked out of the Asia Cup, and Sri Lanka and Bangladesh have really proved who is the real boss. We can say both of them have defeated Afghanistan, and they have qualified for the Super Fours. Sri Lanka, of course, they are going into the Super Fours unbeaten in the tournament. Obviously, they won their first match. For their first match, they won convincingly against Bangladesh. After that, against Hong Kong, there was a little middle order collapse for Sri Lanka. We thought that maybe Hong Kong has a chance to defeat Sri Lanka, but then in the end, Hasaranga and Shanaka, they held their nerve and they took Sri Lanka home. But yesterday, I think we saw a much more calm and composed Sri Lankan team in the run chase. Like they just chased it down very, very comfortably. If Nisanka is not scoring, then Kusal Mendes is there for them to score the runs. Yesterday, Kusal Mendes scored for them. Nisanka couldn't contribute yesterday. So that is one of the advantages Sri Lanka are having. They were also batting deep yesterday. They brought in Dunit Vellalake to increase their batting depth. And Nuwan Tushara also, like the way he bowled with the new ball yesterday. In fact, Afghanistan got off to a really good start. Afghanistan won the toss, chose to bat first because batting first is the strength for Afghanistan. And in the first 2 overs itself, Afghanistan scored 26 runs. But after that, Nuwan Tushara came in. He picked up the top three batters of Afghanistan. And then Afghanistan just never recovered from there. And at one stage, in fact, Afghanistan were 120 for 8 after 18 overs. But then in the last 2 overs, we saw some next level carnage. It was from Mohammad Nabi actually. 32 runs in the last over of Donit Velalake. That took Afghanistan to 169. But then it was not enough because Sri Lankan batters, you need to give credit to Sri Lanka actually, the way they chased down the total yesterday. They were not. They were not in a hurry at all. In fact, at one stage, I think the first six of the Sri Lankan innings came from Kamindu Mendes, I think in the 16th over of the innings. Till then, we didn't even see any sixes in the innings. So they were just rotating the strike. They were taking singles and doubles. They were punishing the loose balls. I think they had the mindset that we will take the game deep. In the last 5 overs, even if it is 50 runs to win in the last 5 overs, we will back ourselves to chase it down. And I think that was a good mindset they were having, and Sri Lanka executed that plan. And now Sri Lanka obviously they qualified for the Super Fours earlier after they scored those 101 runs which were needed. They have also made Bangladesh qualify along with them, and Afghanistan are now out of the Asia Cup. So we have with us Siddhant Srivastava from Kanpur. So yeah, what are the things you think which went wrong for Afghanistan in this Asia Cup?
See, like I have already said that Afghanistan plays good cricket in bits and pieces. Whenever there is a big tournament, it will perform very good in one match. But if you see consistency, that's the missing thing in their game. Every time, even there are many other issues also. Consistency is one of the issue, and other issue would be they are not a very good batting unit. They cannot chase more than 150 whenever the target is more than 150. Just like there is a like trivia associated with CSK,
Yeah.
whenever target is greater than 180, they cannot chase. The same thing is with Afghanistan. Like whenever target is greater than 150, they cannot
No, but
chase.
at least
So it
at least uh, at least
let me
CSK is
let
a
me
proven
finish. Let me
champion.
finish.
At least
Let
CSK
me
is a
finish. Let me
champion.
finish. Let me
Yeah.
finish. Let me finish. Yeah. Yeah. So like because there is this thing associated psychological disadvantages with Afghanistan that whenever the target shows 150, like I don't know what happens to their batter because their batters are playing all over the league. Gurbaz is playing and other batters are also playing. Now, what happens is even if you see if Afghanistan would have batted twice, the pitch was very easy in the second innings. It was not gripping. There was dew, and
Yeah.
it was coming onto the bat. So, if Afghanistan were pretty sure about their batting, they could have chased also, and then things could have been different. But credits to Sri Lanka for the way they are performing. New coach is doing good. That's good for Asian cricket. That's good for
Yeah.
world cricket as a whole. And now the three original superpowers of Asia cricket, India, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka, are in the Super Fours.
Bangladesh
No upset
also.
has. Yeah, Bangladesh
Bangladesh have
also.
made
Yeah, we
three
can
Asia
say.
Cup finals. Bangladesh have made
Yeah,
it to three Asia Cup finals.
Bangladesh also, and
Yeah.
Afghanistan, a huge setback for them because they were on the verge. Everybody was saying that they are second best team, and also yeah, they have been performing. There have been promising talents, so many good spinners they have, but again they couldn't face the pressure, and captaincy also I think it lacked a bit of attacking mindset where they would have gone for wicket. They should have stopped the single because, as you said, Sri Lanka's batters were like they really were pacing their innings as they wanted to.
Yeah,
So now I can say that now a real Asia Cup starts where four good teams. India obviously is the best, still the best of all the teams which are there. But
yeah,
I can see, like even Pakistan, I will think that they can even challenge, and even Sri Lanka. So I have huge expectations from Sri Lanka now because the way their batters are doing and also the spin department, the batters are doing a great job. Like the mindset and the attacking nature which is required for T20 cricket, they are showing all that. So now
yeah.
for me, the real Asia Cup starts.
I think uh, I think Sri Lanka are the real. I think they are the team that can really challenge India. What do you think? Because I think Sri
Yeah,
Lanka are also equally capable. They are having a well-rounded team.
not only Sri Lanka. If I say even I am expecting Pakistan also play a bit more good cricket
Pakistan,
as compared
I
to
mean,
their previous encounter. No, why
no, we are
why I'll
calling
tell
it
you
as the
why.
greatest rivalry. What are they doing? Like we saw that match
No,
also. It
I'll
was
tell
so
you.
one-sided.
I'll tell you. If their batters can, obviously they have not been playing spin very well from the Tri Series, and it's very unfortunate that a team like Pakistan is facing problems in the spin department because if you see they have that great legends that played spin very well from Pakistan only.
Yeah,
But if Pakistan can bat first against India and can score around 160, 170, that too is a very huge expectations from Pakistan. Then
yeah.
I can guess
No, but
because what I think is that Pakistan is a very good. Now I'll call Sam Ayub a bowler because three ducks and now he's been bowling very
yeah,
well. But if Sam Ayub performs from batting also, and that's long overdue now. I'm telling you, one big knock is definitely coming from Sam Ayub's bat. But the way he has been contributing from ball, even if you see against India, the wickets which he got, Shubman Gill, Tilak Verma, and Abhishek Sharma. So yes, I guess Pakistan can also challenge, but not very much sure about that. But Sri Lanka, I guess, is in a better position to challenge the supremacy of Indian team.
yeah. But you are saying that Pakistan can challenge India. Talking about the India-Pakistan match which happened in the first round, I thought at one stage, if not for Shaheen Afridi, Pakistan wouldn't have even scored 100 runs. So, I mean, Pakistan's batting. Pakistan should have also lost to UAE, to be honest. 147 was not
Definitely.
a good score.
Even Shaheen's inning against UAE was also very, very decisive. But
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, and talking about Pakistan, like that handshake drama and all those things, like that delay and all was. If they really wanted to boycott the Asia Cup, if they really wanted to withdraw from the Asia Cup, then why did they win against UAE? They could have lost that game and gone out of the tournament, isn't it? So
no,
you're
no,
at
the
one
thing
hand
is
you want to
that,
withdraw from the Asia Cup and then you will win and qualify for the Super Force. Then
the thing is they didn't want to boycott. They were just trying to question the match referee, and I guess they have right to do that. They can question match referee. Uh, what how can we stop them from questioning? But that's all together a different thing. Let's not
no,
mix that
but
politics thing. And but
they should be thankful that India played against Pakistan. They are making a handshake such a big controversy
no,
now.
no, why will they be thankful? Why will they be thankful?
No, because
Already,
why would we play them? Like everyone was saying, boycott that match. Still,
because we
India
need
says,
money. Because we need money. That's the thing. Because Indian cricket needs money. That's why we are playing against Pakistan. There is no rocket science in that. Because broadcasters want money. Again, we are playing against them on 21. So are we boycotting or playing? Again,
no,
we are
we'll,
playing. Come on.
yeah,
We'll play, definitely. So these all boycott drama, it's all going on. Handshake drama also. Like, see, Indian cricketers needs to be mature enough. Yeah, they should not get into all that things. That's what my point is. Okay, no handshake, no issues. But now, will they shake hands in the second time when they counter them? Or now, right now, we have women's cricket in World Cup. Or is this the now the new normal that whenever we face Pakistan, we'll not shake the hands? So all these
Yeah.
things are what it will do is it will put cricket into the back seat. Now we are not talking about the innings of Abhishek Sharma. We are not talking the way he hit sixes to Shaheen Afridi. We are just talking about that handshake drama. So
No,
cricket,
that Pakistan versus UAE match got delayed actually. Like we weren't even sure
yeah,
whether
yeah.
Pakistan were going to play that match or not. It was
How can Pakistan boycott? Yeah, they are getting 8 to 10% of their total revenue from Asia Cup. So it's foolish to
yeah,
think that they'll boycott.
that is exactly why they played. Otherwise, I think Pakistan would have allowed UAE to qualify. But my only question, that is what I'm asking now. If Pakistan really wanted to boycott the Asia Cup, if they really wanted to withdraw from the Asia Cup, then why did they beat UAE? Simple solution, isn't it? Lose to UAE, go out of the tournament.
No, so even Pakistan can say that if India wants to boycott Pakistan, why are they defeating and playing again in Super 4? Why they can't get defeated to Oman and UAE? They can also, but that's not the thing actually. You also need to think from Pakistan's cricket perspective. Like they are just questioning Andy Pycroft that why
Yeah,
didn't you? Because if you see the code of conduct of MCC and ICC, no political statements can be made. Obviously, this code of conduct has been breached in the past, but you have full right to complain. Like the way Surya Kumar Yadav talked about Operation Sindoor and all those things in the press conference. You can make statement on your Twitter, but on that platform, I guess that's not allowed. I don't know
yeah,
whether it is correct or not, but according to the code of conduct, that's not allowed. So that was the point of Pakistan's management that why their match referee is not saying anything, and they have full right to say so. And now, if like imagine if Andy Pycroft, if he makes some penalties against Indian cricket. So even we have full right to go and go against that because
yeah.
that's how it will work.
No, but I don't think
But
he will take. I don't think they will take any action against India though. But I think
definitely,
against Pakistan, definitely, I think they should take action because deliberately delaying the match. Like, I mean, why should UAE play that match 1 hour late? They can simply get Pakistan could have given a walkover, right? I think they should be grateful that UAE waited. They could have appealed. They could have asked, made it a big issue.
they should be grateful. Definitely, UAE showed very great maturity. But I guess now broadcaster will be very happy now. Another India Pakistan, a lot of money. 21st Sunday. So now I don't know whether that boycott gang will come again, and I want to see till how long whether they come. And imagine if India and Pakistan play final. That can happen, yeah. Sure, because Pakistan just needs to defeat Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. And if India and Pakistan are in the final, then whether we'll be boycotting it again or not. So that's the
No, but
problem of being in the boycott gang.
No, but I think I think Sri Lanka and Bangladesh can defeat Pakistan because Pakistan were also
Oh,
about to lose to
definitely,
UAE. Pakistan were
definitely,
almost
definitely.
losing to UAE. If UAE
If you
had
are
a better middle order, they would have chased that target down. Do you agree or not? 147.
same thing goes
Unfortunately,
with Pakistan. Same thing goes if they have like better middle order, they could have defeated
no, but
other teams also.
I'm talking about chasing down 147. Like UAE batting, if you see that Alishan Sharafu and Mohammad Wasim, only two of them are scoring. Middle order, I don't know what they are capable of contributing. So once they both got
That's
out,
why they are UAE. That's why they are UAE, na. That's why
yeah.
if
So,
they have been
so
against,
Bangladesh are definitely better than UAE, isn't it? Bangladesh are better than UAE. Sri Lanka are better than UAE. So what makes you
that's
think that they
correct.
can't defeat Pakistan?
Bangladesh, they can definitely they can. If you talk with Sri Lanka can defeat India also. You never know. You
Yeah,
never know. India can defeat Sri Lanka also, and even Bangladesh also has a. Right now, I can say that. I'll not give more than 40% chance to India. Like 40% chance to India and then 20, 20, 20 to all the three teams, I'll say. Or
yeah,
maybe 25% to Sri Lanka and 15% to Pakistan. But now I guess Indian batters will be challenged a bit more against Sri Lanka and also against Pakistan because once now you have played each other, now Pakistan are also well aware of the way how Abhishek Sharma charged Shaheen Afridi. So that's my thing is now maybe the Shaheen Afridi and Haris Rauf I guess didn't play against India, so
yeah.
maybe
Now
he'll
he
be
has
back.
been brought back. Yeah, that is a master stroke. And even
Uh,
Abrar Ahmed, the way he's bowling, like it's amazing actually.
ah,
Saeed Mayoub is there, and Mohammad Nawaz also sometimes can bowl well. So I think, uh,
Sam Ayub, bro, how can you forget Sam Ayub, the greatest wicket taker right now?
yeah,
So many wickets.
That's what I'm saying. They are having those three spinners: Abrar Ahmed, Mohammad Nawaz, and Saeed Mayoub. These three spinners they are having who can take wickets for them in the middle overs. So yeah, I think the Super Force is going to be very, very competitive. Like I think the four deserved teams have qualified for the Super Force. Obviously, Afghanistan was also a good team, but again and again, time and again, I'm saying like Afghanistan under pressure, they are not able to handle the pressure. Like people, the hype which they are getting in social media for the second best Asian team and all those things. I mean, I think they are just over exaggerating things. Like I know they have defeated Australia, England, New Zealand. They have defeated all of them in World Cups. They have defeated them in the Champions Trophy as well. But because of that, Afghanistan you cannot be hyped so much, right? Even Netherlands have defeated South Africa. If you look at it, Ireland have defeated England. Netherlands have defeated England in World Cups.
Hmm.
Zimbabwe have defeated Pakistan. So these kind of things even other associate teams have done. That is why you call it as an upset. So then you leave hype Netherlands, they are the best team. They defeated South Africa twice in World Cups. So then will you say Netherlands are the second best team in the world? You can't say that, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Afghanistan has a lot of journey right now to travel. They have many problems in their batting, first of all, and even in the situation, I guess even the bowling is not. If you see the way they were bowling wides, the number of extras they bowled yesterday were too many.
Yeah.
And another thing I have problem with is that always Afghanistan gets that group of death. Like the way they need to be put in some easy groups. And also, if you see the schedule of Super Force, Bangladesh is playing two matches on consecutive days. That's not expected at this level, yeah.
Yeah.
They are, if you check the schedule, they'll be playing two matches, one against India and another against Pakistan within a span of 2 days. So that's very difficult for Bangladesh. Yeah, no other team is doing so.
Yeah, but
That's
why are they
I
scheduling
don't
it
know.
like that?
I don't know. I was just checking that Super 4 schedule and I was surprised to see that Bangladesh are playing two matches and that too against India and Pakistan. So that's
Yeah, that'll
not
be
very good.
too that'll be too hectic actually. But
Uh,
what is the way forward now for Afghanistan? There have been a lot of mouths which have been saying that they are the second best Asian team, but they couldn't win the Tri Series before this Asia Cup. Now they are out in the first round in this Asia Cup. In the Tri Series final, they only needed to chase 142 against Pakistan, but they got bundled out for 66. And now again, disappointing batting performances in this Asia Cup as well. So I'm only able to see mouths. I'm not able to see performances.
that's correct. Actually, if you see their performance has not been very good. They have been performing in bits and pieces, and we call them giant killers and we give them all the names. But if you see overall record also for Afghanistan, it's not very good. It's the same as it was for Bangladesh in the old days, or maybe, as you said, took the names of Netherlands and other teams, which once in a while will perform very good, but again, they are back to their original form. Way forward, if you see, they need to work more at domestic level. Yeah, you need good batters. Cricket needs to be prioritized at their own level because too many players are playing domestic leagues. So that actually you get very less time to play as a unit. So more
Yeah.
overseas tours, more test cricket, more multilateral tournament pressure. The more they play in pressure-like situation, the more they will be used to it. So because if
Yeah.
Afghanistan also start playing good cricket, it's very good for Asian cricket. The way Sri Lankan cricket is bouncing back, because I can see that. I can see the kind of what I say, the motivation which Sri Lankan players right now have. They just cannot lose. They could have easily taken easy that game. They could have scored by 101, they could have won. But the way they
No, no, no. It's a prestige,
played
right?
the
It's
game,
a prestige.
yeah, that's
No,
also
like people like Sri Lanka have won six Asia Cups, and still people are saying that Afghanistan are the second best Asian team. So won't it hurt the ego of Sri Lanka then? They have to prove it,
definitely,
right? That they are the second best Asian team.
definitely, and it's not that they can prove it in within 1 or 2 years. It will take at least 10 or 15 years of performance. Then we can say Afghanistan are the second best team. Right now, saying it's just what I'll say, uh, mental bankruptcy for the people who are saying that they don't understand cricket at all. They just see a match
No,
or
like
hits once
no, I
and
like
they say,
I can understand that people are saying that because Afghanistan they qualified for the semi-final in the T20 World Cup of 2024. But if you are talking about one semi-final, then Bangladesh also played the Champions Trophy semi-final in 2017. They played the World Cup quarter-final in 2015. Like who can forget that match between Bangladesh and England in World Cup 2015? Bangladesh knocked out England. Rubal Hossain, he will clean bowled Anderson. Do you remember that match?
yeah,
And Bangladesh
definitely.
will win. So then why Bangladesh doesn't get that hype then? They have all played a World Cup quarter final. They have played in the ODI format. They have played a World Cup quarter final. They have played a Champions Trophy semi final. And they only lost to India in both those knockouts. They won against everyone else. They lost to India in the knockouts. So even Afghanistan will lose to India then. So what is the big deal then? The Bangladesh should also get that hype, isn't it? Then I
Yeah,
mean,
definitely.
you're able to understand my point, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Like that's what my thing is. Like just seeing a performance in one match, or maybe for 6 months. Let's say Afghanistan is winning many matches for 6 months. It just doesn't makes them the second best team right now in Asia, because you have some giants in Asian cricket. Like it has been hub of cricket.
Yeah.
Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Sri Lanka has shown by they have that legacy, what they can do, the way they have batted, and you never know whether Pakistan can also surprise, because they have that capability, they have that cricket setup in their in the system they have. It's
Yeah.
just that it is not clicking right now. But for Afghanistan, they are just very newcomers to this thing. I'll still call them very newcomers. So they need time, they need to prove, they need to win some big tournaments, and then we can call them. It's not that just win a match, just defeat Pakistan or maybe India in a match, and then let's call them second best team in Asia.
Yeah. No, no. If
You
you are
need
calling like that, if you are calling like that, then I am according to me, then Netherlands are the second best team for me now because they defeated South
Zimbabwe.
Africa in two World
At
Cups.
times, Zimbabwe was defeating India. Zimbabwe was defeating Australia.
Yeah.
So that's not like just one match and you'll say, no, Zimbabwe is better than Australia, Zimbabwe is better than India. You need to look the history of all the crickets and what they can do.
Yeah.
You cannot just say like that. So that's my thing is, even comparing Afghanistan with Pakistan is also not very good thing. Pakistan has a hell lot of skill, yeah. They have a lot of skill set. It's just that right now they are in bad shape. Maybe the team combination is not going right, or maybe some other political factor. But they can rule the cricket. They can go and play overseas test match in New Zealand, Australia. They can challenge in ODI. Can
Yeah.
Afghanistan go and challenge Australia in Australian condition in ODI series? Can you expect
Yeah. They
right now
can't.
with this?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
but,
what I'm
uh,
saying. Afghanistan never plays against Australia and Australia. They never play against England in England. They never go to South
well,
Africa and play against South Africa, or they've never gone to
yeah,
New Zealand and played against New Zealand.
uh,
So
give
they're a
them
long way to
time.
go.
Let them. Even Afghanistan needs that time. It's not just a cake that they'll just eat. It's a cricket.
Yeah,
You need to first. So many things are required. They need to first win a trilateral series or maybe bilateral series. Then Asia Cup is there, Champions Trophy, World Cup, overseas tours. Then we can come to that. Okay, whether Afghanistan is better than Pakistan or whether Afghanistan is better than Bangladesh. That's my thing is.
yeah, but definitely I think Sri Lanka were motivated yesterday because if, before the Asia Cup, before the Tri Nation series which happened in Sharjah, the Tri Nation series happened in Sharjah. Like the one journalist, I remember that. Still, I remember that thing. A journalist was asking Rashid Khan, "How does it feel to be the second best team in Asia?" And then Salman Ali Aga will give one reaction. And now that reaction has proved to be true now. Like Afghanistan
Ah,
couldn't win the Tri Series, they went out in the first round in the Asia Cup now. So I think
I
Afghanistan now have been brought down to earth. What do you think? I think they were riding so high.
Afghanistan definitely they were on earth. They know they are cricketers. They understand it's just some what I say idiot fans who don't understand cricket, who don't understand. what does it take to become the best or the second best team? You need to rule the cricket. You need Australia are called the best team because they ruled cricket for 5 years, eight
Yeah,
years. 90s was ruled by Australia. 2000. India are called best because they are right now ruling the cricket. It's not it's not that they are just winning. They are going in England. They are drawing the series, and then
yeah,
they are coming in 2020. They are playing ODI. Then you are being called. It's not just win one match against UAE, win one match against Pakistan and the second best team. And I'm telling you, Sri Lanka, it will surprise us. I'm telling you, it will again surprise us in this Asia Cup. Just mark my words. I'm not saying more. I'm not saying that Sri Lanka is winning the Asia Cup, but it will surprise us.
yeah, definitely. Actually, Sri Lanka have gone into the Super Fours unbeaten, isn't it? From the group of death, Sri Lanka are going
Hmm.
into the Super Fours unbeaten in the tournament. So definitely, Sri Lanka has the capability. And I have always been saying that Sri Lanka is the one team that can challenge India. I still maintain my prediction. I will say that final might be between India and Sri Lanka, and maybe Sri Lanka can win it. I don't know, but and if you see,
I, if you ask my prediction, I'll say final is between Sri Lanka and Pakistan.
oh, okay. Yeah, they have also played many finals, but even in those finals, if you see Sri Lanka are winning those finals. 2014
Hmm.
Asia Cup final was
It's not
between Sri
that way
Lanka and
because
Pakistan.
right now, saying Pakistan will qualify for finals is a very sensitive statement to make. But still,
Yeah.
if you ask my top two, I guess Sri Lanka and Pakistan will be playing Asia Cup finals.
Yeah, and talking about Sri Lanka and Pakistan played against each other in the Asia Cup 2014 final, if you remember. In that also Sri
Hmm.
Lanka won. And then in the T20 Asia Cup 2022 final also, it was Sri Lanka versus Pakistan. Sri Lanka won the final as well. So Sri Lanka have been there. They are the proven champions in the Asia Cup. In fact, Sri Lanka are the defending champions in the T20 edition of the Asia Cup now. Obviously, India are the defending champions of the Asia Cup, but India won it in the ODI format in 2023. Sri Lanka won it in the T20 format in 2022. So Sri Lanka are the defending T20 champions, and I think they are proving why they are the defending champions. Superb. Like if we are appreciating India from our group, then we have to appreciate Sri Lanka from the other group as well. I think both these teams are the teams to watch out for going forward in this Asia Cup. So yeah, any thoughts, last thoughts?
Yeah, like now Asia Cup is getting a bit heated up, so definitely good cricket is just about around the corner. From tomorrow, I guess Super Fours are starting. Bangladesh is playing Sri Lanka. So let's just hope that we get to see close matches, no one-sided more matches, just like the way the match was yesterday. It was a very good match. It was one-sided, but at least it was a bit close also. So that's what my expectations are from Asia Cup.
Yeah, and another thing is that I like the way Sri Lanka were calm and composed in yesterday's run chase. I think that is another
Yeah.
criteria for becoming the second best Asian team. Because if you look at,
Hmm.
if you give a similar run chase to Afghanistan, do you think they would have been calm and composed in that kind of run chase? We
No
saw
way,
even
no way.
against, and I think your video has gone off. You need to turn on the video.
Wait. Wait. Give me a minute. Yeah, you continue, you continue.
Yeah, so I was just asking you, like, you saw that it
Yeah,
was
I
good
got
to
your
see.
point. I got your point.
Yeah, so do you think Afghanistan would have been calm and composed if they had got a similar run chase? That is also one of the qualities which needs to improve for them to become the
That was my
second best
first
Asian team.
point. That was my first point. But when I said that, if Afghanistan was so good in chasing, they could have chased also because conditions were easier in the second innings. But they know that they are not a very good chasers. Actually, they are a terrible chasers.
Yeah.
So even when the target goes up just above 150, just like CSK, you say. So
No, but
when the target
you cannot compare Afghanistan with CSK because CSK are a champion
not
team as well.
comparing Afghanistan with CSK, I'm comparing their chasing powers right now. Because as soon as
Yeah.
the target goes over 180, CSK are also failing, and in the same way, the SAP. Right now, the target is about they have lost last 13 out of 14 matches if the target is above 150.
Yeah,
Afghanistan.
and in fact, Afghanistan have never chased down above 140 runs against a full member team except
It's very
Zimbabwe.
interesting. Hmm.
So that is a
Yeah,
concern actually. So yeah, plenty of areas to improve for Afghanistan. Meanwhile, we have our Super Fours team. The Super Four teams have been decided now. It is India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh into the Super Fours, and it was really tight towards the end. But I feel now, I think Afghanistan have been humbled. People also, I think, will be humbled now. They were all over exaggerating Afghanistan too much, but it is very important to take it step by step. Still a long way to go for Afghanistan to become a best team. So on that note, we come to the end of this video. We'll be back again to do the preview and review of the Super 4 matches, which will be starting from tomorrow. So until then, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Data Do Not Lie. Post your comments in the comment section. We'll be back again soon. Cheers, guys.